From the grassroots up, the story of Charlotte Ladies Gaelic footballers winning the USGAA Championship is simply remarkable. It's the first time since the 1960s that a team outside the traditional power bases has won a senior title, and the girls from North Carolina did it with serious support from the men's side of the club.
Oh yeah, we have a very strong club, a strong community support. Which is why it makes this such a fantastic win, because it wasn't just for us and a team, it was the entire club that has worked very hard for this.
And it's history, first ever senior?
First ever senior. Yep, we've played, I think this is our third year playing senior, so we've been working at it and we're glad we took it away this year.
I don't mean to sound patronising, but how come you have such a fantastic team down there in Charlotte? They played superb football all the way through.
You know, we have a lot of core ex-soccer players, and I think that helps. Movement's similar, and we've picked it up fairly quickly. We are awesome friends off the field as well, and I think that's a major part of it. We hang out all the time. We do things together as a team and as a club. We're very social, so we are together on and off the field, and I think that makes a huge difference.
Charlotte have been a club that we've been watching for years. They've developed their homegrown talent. There was two Irish girls, I believe, in the team, and I mean, they were up against Fog City, who sort of have been the top runners in ladies football for the last number of years. And just to see a team with pretty much 98-99% of the team American born. I've been watching them actually from Junior B, and they've come all the way up through. And this weekend there, they came out. The cream came to the top, and absolutely delighted for them there. You know, because they're in an area there where they're restricted for games, and I know they have travelled to Chicago and other places this year just to get games, just to have a few friendlies and challenge matches. So for all their effort and hard work, they've came to the top, and we're absolutely delighted for them.
There was another first in the men's senior football final, with the Shannon Blues travelling all the way from Boston, 2,500 miles, to win their first title in their 41st year, largely thanks to 2 goals from Kieran Hurley.
Oh yeah, massive. He's been our top scorer. He's been our token forward all year. He's huge for our club. You know, he's kicking 1-8, 1-9 a game. You know, he's all-time player. He's been, I think this is his 5th year with the club. You know, they're the type of boys you want, boys that keep coming back because they just love the club. You know, we're more of a family than a travelling club. You know.
As the chairman and the goalkeeper, double celebration for you.
Yeah, double. There's 3 of us there, myself, my brother Patrick, and James Maher won Junior A hurling with Tipperary earlier too. So it's a huge day for my family, for this club, you know, for Tip hurling, and just in general, it's just huge. My family, my uncles were founding members of the club. Just for me personally, it's huge for me. You know, it's just unbelievable. I don't have words to describe it.
The most dramatic final was in senior hurling. Niamh Padraig coming from 10 points down to beat favourites and San Francisco rivals Tipperary by just 1 point in a thrilling finish that had the big home crowd on their feet.
This is a club that almost folded, and for it to pull the biggest win, you know, out of the bag at the end, you know, it says a lot about it. As I said, you know, we don't have, probably not the most skillful. You know, we're not the biggest club, we're not the tallest boys. We have small little lads out there today, but they showed more heart than I would say the rest of the clubs out here combined this weekend. That was unbelievable. We had lads who a couple of weeks ago weren't even playing junior, had to step up and play senior to fill the void of other boys who couldn't be here today, you know.
You're a Limerick man, it's been a famous day for Galway back in Ireland and a famous day here for Niamh Padraig.
That's for sure. We've a lot of Galway lads who were, you know, they were out watching the match as well this morning. It would have been very easy for them to go on the sauce for the day, but they stayed sober, and no doubt they're going to tear this place apart now.
Away from the senior finals, one significant victory at junior C level was by a minor team straight out of the CYC.
Yeah, most of us want to continue to play Gaelic. I know I do. I play with another team. Unfortunately, we lost, but we got the win for our younger team. So this just keeps us playing together and keep us with a bunch of lads that we've known our whole lives and played with.
So your message to anyone else coming up through the CYC would be, give the Nationals a try.
Yeah, keep playing. I mean, why not? If you have the shot, keep going.
Absolutely. That's one of the areas there that we're putting a lot of effort into. with our GDA programs, CYCs, and the growth of new youth clubs. So I mean that's the top priority here, because that's the future of the games in America, is the kids coming through and developing the American-born players, and it's absolutely fantastic to see that these guys are now getting through and winning cups.
And finally, a story of dedication that involves 2 weddings and a happy ending.
National championship, let's go! Rovers on 3, 1, 2, 3, Rovers!
Erin Rovers from Chicago were boosted by the late arrival of 3 players for their final with Fog City Harps, which they won with this point in the last seconds of the game, making all the last-minute air and road trips worthwhile.
So our wedding was Friday night at 5 and it ended at about 2. So we set our alarms and barely woke up for our flight at 6, so left at 4:30, got in. Luckily we had a time change, so
yeah, time change helped.
And our game wasn't until 4:30. So
quick layover, got on a earlier flight in Chicago instead, jumped on the last plane, and then
made it for the semis.
Yeah, made it.
And you, Therese, you just turned up for the final today.
Yeah, I'm kind of funny. So I actually grew up here in San Francisco, but I now live in Chicago, so I'm playing for the Chicago team. So it was actually my best friend's wedding. I was in the wedding party. We were out till probably 2 last night. I woke up at 6 and made the 4-hour drive down here and showed up 10 minutes before the game.
Just in time.
Yeah.
One very simple question, a one-word question. Why?
For the Rovers.
Yeah.
It's for the game. I mean, our family's from Detroit. We played for a Detroit team, just like she played for San Fran. That's our home.
So when we left the wedding, everyone knew. Everyone
knew.
understood, and they were okay
Best
with
of luck,
it. They're like, yeah.
Go get them.